If you have heavy clay like me, you might think you don't have many options. However, today we're gonna talk about 7 plants that do well in clay. Actually, they thrive. And they are very resilient. Some of them goes from flower from spring through fall. And I think you're gonna have an array of color throughout the season. So let's get started. The first one we're gonna talk about today is gonna be daylilies. Daylilies are incredibly easy to grow. Prefer full sun. The size is about 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. Grows well in zones 3 to 9, and they bloom early to late summer. Now you get a beautiful array of colors on daylilies. They have red, peach, yellow, and many others. They are very resilient and a beautiful presence in the garden. If you would like something just as tough as daylilies, but with a touch of like wildflower look, let's talk about fall sunflowers or Heliopsis. Prefers full sun. They grow about 3 to 5 tall and about 2 to 3 wide. Zones 3 through 9, and they bloom from summer through fall. A very, very beautiful flower. Like the name says, they look like a sunflower, but they're smaller and it's very prolific and it keeps flowering and you don't even need to dehead them. Really resilient. Now, if you prefer something a little more compact, then you should go for geranium. There's many geraniums out there. I prefer geranium roseanne. Some people find it aggressive, but I really like it. Are hardy in zones 4 through 8, prefer full sun to par shade. They grow about 1 to 2 feet tall and they spread about 3 feet wide. And they bloom from spring through summer. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous plant. I don't think any garden should be without one of those. And like I said, they have different ones with different growth habit and different size and color. So there's one for everybody. Now, for a more dramatic and shade tolerant option, we're gonna go with the next one is monkshood. This plant prefer par shade and it grows about 2 to 4 tall and about 1 to 2 feet wide. Grows well in zones 3 through 7. Blooms late summer through fall with a beautiful spiky habit. Something that I haven't tried in my garden, but I think I'm gonna see if I find it this year and try it. It looks really beautiful. The following one is also a very resilient plant. This is a Ovidian plant. The caveat with the Ovidian plant, I have heard that it could spread. I don't have it in my garden, so I cannot attest. But this one grows well in sun through par shade. It grows 2 to 4 feet tall and 1 to 3 feet wide. Zones 3 through 9, and it blooms late summer through fall. Very, very beautiful. And I heard it's very resilient. I have tried growing it. I haven't been successful, but I keep trying. If you like dramatic, beautiful flowers, let's just talk about peonies. Peonies grow well in full sun. The sizes range from 2 to 3 feet tall and 2 to 3 feet wide. They grow well in zones 3 through 8, and they bloom late spring through early summer with the beautiful, beautiful, gigantic flowers that comes in many colors and different styles. And they have such a unique presence in the garden. I have 2 in my garden right now. Cannot wait to see them. They are gorgeous, beautiful. And then the last one we're gonna talk about today is one that I do not have in the garden. However, I'm growing from seeds and they actually germinated and looks beautiful. They are unique and a bold plant, and actually very common. This is yarrow or achillea. They prefer full sun. They grow about 1 to 3 feet tall and 1 to 2 feet wide. Grows well in zones 3 through 9, and they bloom late spring through summer. A very resilient plant, beautiful, and they have it in an array of colors. In I don't know, I think they are beautiful. I do not know why I don't have it in my garden yet, but that's changing this year. Thank you for coming and visit with me, and I hope you get some ideas and you could plant some of this in your garden. I also would like to know which one of those plants are you growing in your garden, and what would you recommend? Thank you for being here again. Have a nice day.